Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to this series of videos in which we are showing you how you can automate the reporting from your dashboard through the email to the users, right? You select the user and then before selecting doing it, you decide whether you want auto email on or not, right? For the moment, I say if no, then report will be generated, but email will not be automatically sent. Let's select this. Okay, so this is the status, and the report is generated, right? Report is also generated. If activity is performed, for example, uh, we add 5 records. Why 5? This is because the rate per means clearance of the backlog is 5, means 5 days. 5 into 6 are 30 prayers, right? So we say yes. So it is going to which 5 days have been marked as performed, which were lying in the stack of the overdue prayers, right? So these are done. And why 16th of September, right? Because until 15th of September it has been marking, but for last 2 days I have not updated it, so that's why it is 16. Now I can click once again to do for the yesterday. Yesterday was 17, right? So I do it again. So this gets things. So no email has been sent, but the report, the transaction has been taken place into the database, and the figures have been updated, right? And and now, well, you can, if you want to enable the auto emailing, then you can do the enabling, right? Just click yes here, and then all your reports which you generate, they will be automatically sent to the user's email address, right? Okay, in our previous video, we showed you how we uh, mm, develop the email part of this system. So we started with this uh, code which we obtained from the Google AI assistant, and it gave us this Outlook based code in which it uses the Outlook to send the email, right, and to look for the namespace, and develops it sets up a namespace which enable us uh, to get access to the different folders we have in our Outlook, right? So we have already created a folder which we want to keep a watch on it. So which has got three items placed in there. But later on, the any email coming will be uh, going directly to this folder. And as soon as the uh, folder gets the email, a new email is coming. So the system will start working, right? But first of all, let's develop our understanding. How do we write the code to this? So in previous video, we created a new folder, and the new folder was sensed by this code, and it went to the new folder which we created and figure out the number of items which were counted in the folder. So that was real. So in this video, after counting that, so let's skim through uh, all the item one by one and print their subjects, right? So so this is the immediate window which shows you what is happening, right? So let's click here. We say yes. No, hang on, we click inside, and yeah, we run it. So this is what it is telling, that you have 3 items in your inbox, in your folder, right? Our folder is here, and we have 3 items in this folder. We have these are the 3 items there. Now, which are these items? What are the more details of these items? So you can use a for and next loop, and in which you set up an ATM, any variable you can use in the specified folders items, right? And then it will, let's put a breakpoint in here, right? And see, uh, it will display those 3 items having the subjects, because item dot subject means the subject of that item will be one is customer Outlook visit, the other is performance of qada, and the third one is visiting doctors, right? So one is the visiting doctors, there is performance of qada, and this is a custom this is for the customer Outlook So this is sorted by date. Okay. So this is being reported in the immediate window. Now, since you can pick up the items, now you can take different information from them. For example, let's change this subject is replaced by, for example, sender. Who is the sender of this email in your the folder, right? So let's run it again, and we run it. So the sender is being used for. There may be different items having different sender, but at the moment the sender is on the this email address from which the email has received, right? And you can also have say body, for example. What is the body text of this so let's say, so whatever is the body, so the body is built like this. These are the three body texts for of all these items, right? So it is going through each item uh, one by one, and printing the information which is being queried. Uh, so it is listing you for each item, right? This is going to be very useful when we use this technique for any inbox, any email address, any email coming in the inbox, whether this pertains to or what we want to do, then it's otherwise it will skip, because there can be so many other emails which you do not want to include in our dashboard reporting system. So you are going to skip. So only those email items which are from a certain email address, which is there in the master, for example, in the user master. Yeah? And if the email is coming from these email addresses, to find it out, yes. And then also the email is with a proper predefined format, so which will determine that what to do, which will give the command actually to our dashboard system, that what is needed by the user to you to perform. So the system will perform those activities which it gets from the body or from the subject, and it will execute the report, or execute the process, the transaction, and then execute the report. And then the report is going to be sent to whom? To the sender. The sender. Okay, so that the sender receives the information from the database automatically, right? So this is what we are planning to do, and we have shown you that this is a our starting this how we are going to use to manipulate the information coming from the Outlook into our system, and then we will develop our process of reporting, right? And in the end, of course, we are going to clear all those stuff, the namespace and application objects to be nothing, and then so. And there is one more important thing I found from the AI of the Google, is that an important tip. This I have included to loop through all folders in the Outlook, especially for the nested subfolders. If you have a folder within uh, within the inbox, so the parent folder is the inbox, and the subfolder is your folder which you have used, right? And if that subfolder has another child folder, then you have to uh, go through all the child folders, right, and figure out what are the contents of the items, right? So this is called the nested. For the nested subfolders, you can use this technique of it means Outlook specific folder is equal to inbox folder, and then parent folder, and then dot folders, and that is the child folder, right? And so it is going to be looped, right? Another thing we have included into the, let me stop this process and we go to the sheet. And uh, I found it in the Google, that this is a very, very important and useful presentation we have. When we search for VBA loop through all the folders in the Outlook, then the AI overview request to loop through all the folders in Outlook using VBA. you typically use a recursive function to navigate through the folder hierarchy. So here is the VB example demonstrating how to loop through all the folders. So the first thing you have is the sub, and that is starting with the declaration of these three things, right? Application and namespace and the folder, right? And then you set up the application. This is how we set up the application, and if the application is set, and fine, it is. If it is not set, then it is set up, right? And so this create an Outlook. If it's not already running, then it will have it running. Otherwise, it will. If it is not running, then it will create it. Otherwise, it will just use it, whatever it is. Okay. Next is, since you have the object Outlook application ready. Now you need the Outlook namespace to deal with the folders and items. And once you have the namespace, or no namespace, then you can have the folders. So for each folder in the OL folders, then you process the Outlook folder. Process Outlook folder is a function starting just underneath this procedure, right? And it requires as a parameter the folder for which you are talking about. So the first folder you take, so it's a dynamic, no need of any hard coding of the folder. It will take out all the folders in your Outlook, and it will keep on telling you that what are the subfolders and what are the even you can also loop through the items within the current folder if needed. So for this, you have for each item in current folder dot item, and then you perform the action on that item. You want to respond to that item, or you want to forward this item to some other recipient, or you want to take an action on that item, and run a report and etc. So this is very, very useful. So that's why what I have done is that in our Excel sheet, I have a hidden sheet. If I use it unhide. So this is the sample code sheet, which is the image for our future use. We will use this code uh, when we would when we will reach to that stage, that then we will use it. So this is another way of keeping a sample code. You can insert a new sheet, give it a name, and then copy paste your important codes in it and just hide it, right? So this will be our arsenal. This will be our equipment. And this way we will be equipped with great codes which are available all the time. And then so what we will do, we will hide it, okay, and we will perform. We will use it in our during our development. Maybe the entire code, maybe a part of that code, and that would help us. Okay, so let's do. Let's unhide the sheet again, and let's copy this code into our VBA. We copy it, and we go to the view code, Alt F11, right? And in here we add a new. Let's insert a new module, and let's paste it. We have pasted it. Let's run it and see what happens. So it will use the debugger. So it will use the immediate window to display all your folders and subfolders, etc. Right? So let's run it. So these are all the folders, subfolders, and child folder, etc. These are okay. So complete tree has been reported out to you, and you can use it to for further automation of the thing, right? I just wanted to show it to you that how you do this, okay? So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.